Hey, what's up? How we doing? Happy Sunday. Happy Lord's Day. Happy Lord's Day. Follow Hold the Mayo, man. I'm on Instagram. I'm on X. I'm on YouTube. Right here on YouTube, HTM Live. YouTube's the home at HTM Live. Facebook. You know, Facebook's just catching wind of my content from like 3 years ago, bro. Them dudes, you can't even help them motherfuckers, bro. We got a lot to talk about tonight. Let's just get straight to it, bro. Phone line's gonna be open. Give me a call, 504-265-0025. HTM Live is presented by Burkhardt. That's the AC folks. If your heat is messed up and you use a heater a lot, I don't know. You must not live here, but anyway, the main thing is now's the time to buy a generator. Give them a call, 985-626-7741. They'll put you on a generator plan monthly. You'd be surprised how few dollars you got to devote monthly to get a generator where when a hurricane comes, because they coming, the Gulf is fucking right now. The hurricanes are coming. You'll have a generator. You won't be stuck in the dark with a wet ass. So give Burkhardt a call. Also presented by the Compman. Bro, if you get hurt on your job, you're not going to know what to do other than just feel sorry for yourself. That's why you got to call the Compman. 504-838-8883. Or if you're antisocial, you don't like talking on the phone, go to www.compman.com. These are real attorneys that are in the area that'll help you out. They handle claims anywhere in Louisiana. Compman flies around the entire state of Louisiana handling claims. If you fall on your ass at work, give the Compman a call. Also presented by Blue Plate Mayo, who is probably the most loyal condiment in the history of condiments. Some people don't call it a condiment, but I don't even continue that conversation. They've been here for you since 1927. I'm opening up the River Parish trash line right now. 504-265-0025. We got a lot to talk about. I just got back from Manning camp. Any quarterback worth of shit, college quarterback worth of shit was at Manning camp. UFC 317 was last night. The NBA draft was this past week. LeBron just opted into another season, his 37th fucking season. Jake Paul wants to sue you if you're talking shit. $1.5 million of cocaine washed ashore in Alabama Beach. I mean, we got a lot to talk about, bro. Spread quarters, River Parish trash line.
Damn, Dev.
Yo, what's up, bro?
Glad to hear you, bro.
Glad to hear you,
back
dude.
In the boot finally, man. From Omaha, made it back down.
A trip well worth it.
Yeah, bro. Definitely. I mean, you get to spend. Used to be 2 weeks. You get to spend a week and a half and see the boys dog pile to cap it off. You know, because they didn't dog pile when we won the regional and super regional. They kind of just jumped around. See them actually almost kill one another when we win it. That was just good stuff. And then the place was crazy up there, man.
So what you got, bro?
But, it's good to be back, not drinking. I mean, other than that, the draft. I mean, what do you feel about that? I mean,
I like it, bro. I think anything that's fresh, anything that's new, and it's an aggressive approach. You know what I'm saying? They had to make some moves. A lot of people didn't like it. But when you're looking at Derek Queen, I mean, bro, when you're talking about who was standing out in the tournament and shit like that, I mean, this is one of those guys that did stand out. So why not? You know what I'm saying? Fears, young dude. I mean, he's already on there making TikToks and shit. That's how I know I'm fucking old, dude. I can't even comprehend it. But anyway, we bringing some new energy into the Pelicans, bro. Joe Dumars making moves. At least he's not just sitting there like David Griffin's bald-headed ass did.
Yeah,
so.
with his hands under his ass.
Yeah.
I like Fears more than what's his face? Queen, only because we traded away one of our first round picks, and I would just like to have the extra picks. But I'm ready for an electrifying guard again. We haven't had an electrifying guard here in a while. Since, if we're being real, since CP3 or Drew. And he
can move, dude. He's got a lot of different flashy moves to get to the bucket and shit. I'm excited, bro.
I know he could dish it off to Zion. Come on, I'm starting to get that delusion with the Pelicans again.
Look, it wasn't an unprotected first round pick, but you know what, man? I still like the aggressiveness. I do, bro. I gotta be
At
honest.
least he made his move, man.
Yeah.
I can't be mad. He made his move. That's what we've been asking the Saints to do too. But yeah, the only other thing I want to talk about before I get to like your question of the day or whatever was LSU football. Since we finally done with the baseball. Oh, one thing, I have an extra paper. I can give it to you if you want. We always get like 10 papers after we win it from Omaha.
Oh yeah, I'd love that. I'd love that, bro.
I could give you one if you want. It's really cool. I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah, I'd love
Jared
that shit.
Jones and the dog pile. Yeah, so I could drop it off to you or something one day.
All right, bet.
But anyway, the LSU football. I mean, Brian Kelly's golf cart seat's probably hot, bro, because he's just playing a lot of golf. So I mean, that's gonna be interesting, man. I think, especially if we lose this first game, I mean, he's got to be already feeling the heat, don't you think?
Just take it one game at a time, and it just so happens one game at a time means a lot to us when it's the first game. You see what I'm saying? Because we ain't won one the last four fucking I don't even know how many years at this point.
It's like 5, I think.
Yeah, so just beat Clemson, beat Klubnik. You know, I saw all these quarterbacks out at Manning camp, and I'm gonna tell you the one that honestly looked the best was Nuss. Nuss is dropping dude. I saw Nuss throw a football 40 yards into a basketball hoop, bro. And I know this is all flashy shit, but it's like you love to see it. You know what I'm saying? You love to see anything that's good with Nuss, and it looked good, bro. He looked good out there.
I hope so, because I'll have to eat words if we come out and he's fucking balling in the Heisman contention. Like, I'm gonna have to eat words, because I didn't think I said the other two would make the jump, Jaden and Joe. I didn't see it with him, so I hope so, because I want the fucking Tigers to be good. But I forgot you went to that. That's good insight, bro.
Yeah,
but
bro.
Yeah, that's all I got, man. Oh, the question of the day. I definitely think them fights are fake. I mean, are you kidding me? The dude.
Well, you better be careful, because Jake Paul's looking to sue anybody that's saying that.
I mean, no disrespect to Mike,
motherfucker. He's coming for all $7,000 in your account, motherfucker. He's
coming for everything. Huh?
He's coming for everything.
Anything I got.
But all right, I gotta go.
Oh my god, bro. All right, bro. Who that? Go Tigers. Let's go.
All right, brother. It's just funny because UFC 317 was a banger. I mean, especially the main card last night. I mean, it was, the Josh Van Brandon Royval fight. That was fight of the year, easy at this point. Pantoja championship fight against Kai Kara France, and then Ilya Taporia knocked out Charles Oliveira in the first round, just like he said he was going to do. And at the same time, all this is going on. Jake Paul's fighting. How much of a space cadet do you got to be watching that over UFC? I don't know, bro. You got to be. Spread quarters.
What up, Mayo? It's Nola Boy, bro.
Yo, what up, Nola Boy?
Hey, bro. How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing great, bro. I feel good. I had an active week. I went bow fishing. I went to Manning camp.
All right, bro.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, I went fishing too, bro.
Yeah, I saw it. Y'all catching big-ass fucking catfish?
Dude, we named him Gus, all right? We named him Gus the catfish. Dude, he was so, like, me and my cousin, we were sitting on the dock, and we started to see his rod go, his pole go, and then we seen the crab trap move, and then it stopped because he was coming like toward. So then he's like, "Oh, I think he got off." Well, he reeled it up, dude. That thing was huge.
Well, it was
one of the.
Congratulations! I mean, I saw you sent me the picture. It was a big ass fucking fish. You caught that?
No, my cousin did.
Ah. What did you catch?
Well, I got an albino catfish and a croaker.
An albino catfish?
Yeah, all white, dude.
All right, Nola Boy.
Then we ate some crabs and ate some crawfish.
What else, Nola Boy? What's going on? What else you got?
We ate some crabs and crawfish.
Y'all ate some crabs and crawfish. All right, brother.
Yep, and we had some jambalaya my mom made.
Hell yeah, Nola Boy.
And some gumbo my uncle made. Man, it was fire.
You got any thoughts on any of the topics tonight, or you just calling in and check in and tell me what you ate?
Oh yeah, that's the question. Yeah, Jake Paul and how his fights are fake. Oh yeah, dude, all his fights are fake, bro.
Nola Boy, he gonna come for your allowance. You keep talking that shit. Jake Paul gonna sue you for your allowance, so you better be careful.
Really, I really don't care. dude.
What's your allowance? What's your allowance, Nola boy?
The roof over my head.
Okay, there you go. I could tell you a raise right. That's good. That's good that you're not getting like $20 to make your bed. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to do that anyway.
Well, I have to make my bed, bro. That'd be like if God was my parents, bro.
Yeah.
And you know how I know it's fake too? Because Mike Tyson should have whooped Jake Paul. And we all know that was scripted. We all know it was.
Well, Mike Tyson's also like 60-something years old. You know what I'm saying? But all right, if that's...
And did you see the biting of the glove during that fight?
Wait, do what?
Tyson was biting his glove to like hold himself back.
Well, I'm going to tell you what was holding Tyson back. Father Time. Father Time was holding him back. That's what was holding him really back. You know what I'm saying? But, no, I'm not a huge fan of the Jake Paul fights. I'd be the first to tell you. I definitely didn't watch it last night.
It's mediocre.
I'm good with just seeing the clips of it on Twitter. That's how uninterested I am in that sport, in that particular line of shit. Now, I will give him this. In the beginning, you know, I thought it was actually... I'm trying to think how I can say this. I thought it was actually more entertaining when he was just fighting, like, Nate Robinson and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, just pulling anybody. Now it's like he's actually trying a professional boxing career. I mean, he's going to run into one dude that's, you know... But hey, that's gonna be the build-ups because eventually Jake Paul is gonna get knocked out. Eventually.
Oh yeah.
All right, Nola boy.
All right, bro. Well, have a nice night, man.
All right, brother. All right, man. Take care, man. Give me a call 504-265-0025. Drew Brees got stung by a stingray on the foot. He's okay. I saw the post this morning, but you know I immediately commented. I was like, man, drop me the coordinates of where you at. I'm gonna go. We gotta find that Stingray. Stingray ain't gonna get away with stinging Drew Brees. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who that Stingray thinks he is. Probably the same one that got Steve Irwin, if I had to guess. Spread quarters.
Hey, Devin. First of all, happy belated birthday. I hope you had a good birthday
Thank
week.
Thank you. Man.
You know, you gotta feel good about the upcoming season for the Pelicans and the Saints with the moves that they made during the offseason and the draft. I mean, I feel way better about the seasons coming up than the past seasons.
Yeah, some about it, but you know, we've went through this a lot of times. But yeah, some about it does, and I don't think they're done yet. I think they're gonna make at least one more move. And yeah, just that new regime. You know, I want to see what they do with Zion. You know, my biggest problem with that old regime is it screamed soft. It screamed, you know, 2025 type soft ass fucking organization. And I'm glad we got that out of here. I don't know. I really don't want to hear about, oh, well, Zion sit in this game. You know what I'm saying? You know how they were doing the Zion plays, Zion sits, Zion plays, Zion sits the entire season. And everybody's saying, oh, well, this is the right thing to do. Like they even had the fans soft. You know what I'm saying? It was a soft regime. And I'm glad we got it out of here. I'm glad we got an aggressive regime. And let's see where it goes, bro.
Yeah, like I said, I feel way better about the upcoming seasons than the last two. But hey, check this out. I know, I'm live went on a tangent about the pizza last week. So check this out. I had to go to Walmart yesterday, which I hate going to that place. And Dunkin' Donuts has got body wash that smells like their donuts. Who the fuck wants to smell like a chocolate-covered glazed donut with sprinkles on it after they take a shower?
I guess that kind of depends what you're into. You know what I'm saying? Or what your old lady's into. Maybe your old lady wants you to smell like a little chocolate sprinkled donut when you get out the shower. Maybe.
Well, bro, if you shower with that, the only thing that's going to attract the fat chicks and a fucking swarm of bees.
I mean, that might check out. Dude, I tell you what, though. Is that real? That they have that?
Yeah, dude, they had a whole shelf of it. They had like blueberry donut, vanilla fucking coconut. It was ridiculous. And you know, not one of the whole shelf was still intact. Not one of those bottles was gone. So I guess that could tell you how much they sell it. And then they took out the self-checkout machines at Walmart. So now you got to wait for 2 fucking hours to get checked out because they got 3 registers open with the cashiers that move about as fast as 150 old toilets.
All right, let's stop right there. When is the Netflix documentary coming out about the Walmart checkout aisles? I am so tired of it. It's been going on for 20-something years. At this point, I feel like maybe it's only like a Louisiana thing, but probably not. But Walmart, home of the 25 checkout lanes and only 2 are open. What's going on with that? Why is Walmart like knock the other checkout lanes down? Like, stop showing me them.
It's not only in Louisiana, because I'm in Virginia right now.
Okay.
And this thing's got 50 checkout lines and 3 cashiers, and every fucking line goes to the back of the store around through the aisle. It's ridiculous. And they apparently they get paid by the hour, not by the amount of fucking things they scan as fast as they move.
And they wonder why people be fighting in Walmart. Why they be throwing hands in Walmart? Well, because there's only 2 lines open, and you got to stand in a fucking line longer than a line at Best Buy for a new iPhone just to check out a rotisserie chicken. It's fucking insane.
Exactly. But what's the alternative? Order from Amazon? I mean, Jeff Bezos got enough money. His old lady's got more plastic in her than a Chinese landfill.
Damn. That's a lot of plastic.
It is. You seen her? It's ridiculous.
I don't know. That's why look, people hate on me for it, but that's why I order my groceries through Donna. And she goes, and Donna would flip a grocery store upside down to find what I was looking to order. So I just deal with her, and she comes and drops it off at the doorstep.
Yeah, well, that's better than waiting in line. They should hand out refreshments in that line so people don't get irritated.
Oh, yeah, the 5-minute oil change method. I like that. There you
go.
Yeah, give me a Sprite before I freak out.
Exactly.
All right, dude.
All right, brother. Well, that's all I got for this week. Have a good Red Bean and Rice Monday.
All right, brother. Take care. Yeah, give me a Sprite before I lash out. Because, dude, not everybody... I know Walmart, a lot of people that, they'll go there, get $200 of groceries or whatever the fuck, $150 of groceries. It takes forever to check out. But some people just go there for a rotisserie chicken and some batteries. Spread quarters.
Yeah, what you said washed up on Alabama?
$1.5 million of cocaine.
Jesus Christ! If I'd have been there, you'd have never known it fucking washed up.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I don't even understand how this got to the news. You there?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, my bad. Yeah, you there?
Yeah, I don't know how that got to the news either. Who found it?
An idiot. An idiot did.
An idiot.
Yeah, because there's no fucking way. You know what I'm saying? And maybe he did break himself off before he reported, because that would be the wise thing to do, I would think.
Chi-Chi, get the yayo, son, right there. Boom.
It's life-changing, bro. And by the way, them sharks and them dolphins and shit, them motherfuckers in there like they in a nightclub right now. I know that they all got a piece of it, too.
They ain't never swam like that before.
No, them boys swimming like Michael Phelps in that water right now.
I'd open up a fucking oyster house on the beach. New Orleans food with the hottest waitresses on the coast.
Oh, I would have bought
with the least amount of clothes on.
I would have bought a couple franchises, and I would have changed them all. You're right. I would have had a Smoothie King and shit like that, and changed a few things about it.
How do you turn? What an idiot.
Yeah, dude. Drew Brees got stung by a stingray. Yeah, I'm live in the foot.
Yeah, I watched Avatar. I was crying like a couple nights ago. They put on NFC 09 on there. They put the NFC Championship, then the Super Bowl, and then it was 30 minutes of Drew Brees' whole career mic'd up. I slept for about 2 hours.
I love how they shorten it to 30 minutes when you could do a 30-day episode on that if you wanted to. But yeah, it'll take 30 minutes.
Watch it right now.
Yeah, we'll take 30 minutes when we can get him, bro. They'll always overlook this guy, bro. They'll always until the very end. He should be up for the Hall of Fame like this year, right? Yeah.
Numbers don't lie.
We got to go to the Hall of Fame. I'm trying
Absolutely.
I'm trying to cry. I'm gonna start speaking in tongues when Drew Brees gets inducted.
I'll see you in Canton.
Yeah, we got to go. Yeah.
Fucking crawling. The family's pulling out the driveway this morning. I'm crawling up the driveway at 7 a.m. like a fucking zombie. No sleep.
Jesus Lord. What you did?
Nothing good.
Nothing good. Yeah, somebody in the chat just now said, yeah, I'm live sounds like he aged 5 years in the last 6 months.
In the last 3 days.
Last 3 days. Yeah, I'm live. Let's get a Saints prediction, bro. We getting close. 10 Sundays till NFL football, bro. Let's get a prediction.
Take for Arch, maybe. You know, that's where I'm headed. That's where my heart's at right now.
2 wins will change that. 2 wins will change that.
It stresses me out just thinking about it. But have a great night. See you later.
Yeah, wow. You sound like you're sitting in a dark room right now with no TV on.
There's a lot of air conditioning on, TV, little electrolytes, little hair of the dog, some Jergens. Yeah,
right.
It's a rough one.
They caught Antoine Massey, one of the inmates. They caught him. He was in Hollywood.
He was the one that I had. I was going to get fucking about $1,000 if he was the last one. He got caught, that motherfucker in Hollywood. Well, he did say that he was friends with Lil Wayne, so, you know, maybe Lil Wayne was hiding him. Who knows?
All right, yeah, I'm live. Well, appreciate the call, brother.
Later.
Yeah, I'm live. Yeah, I'm live. The St. Brown podcast, which I've never watched. I've never watched an episode of it. I saw the clip. Somebody tagged me in the clip. They clipped this show, and it was I'm live talking about Equanimous St. Brown. Went back when he said New Orleans food was overrated. They clipped this show. Of course, they didn't tag us, but who cares? Who cares? Spread quarters.
Mayo.
Yo.
What it do?
What's up?
Listen, I want to tell you I was at a party last night on the North Shore,
Fish fry?
right?
Is fish fry?
This is shrimp fry.
Oh, this is shrimp fry. Fuck. All right. What's up?
He said he's calling in a minute. He's occupied right now.
All right. Well, what you got, shrimp fry?
So I was at this party on the North Shore last night, right? And they're setting off these fireworks for the 4th of July. And these idiots put all these fireworks on this trailer. Trailer just starts lighting on fire. They got to call the fire department back in there and get it out. They almost lit the damn barn on fire.
Why were they shooting fireworks off of a trailer?
Dude, it wasn't my party.
Okay. I think I saw it. I think I saw this event. Like I didn't go, but I saw it. It's like a fireworks. What do they call it? I don't fucking know. It's some North Shore shit, right?
It was some North Shore shit. I can't lie. It was like this nice house out there with a big pool and a big field, and they just pulled the trailer out in the field and started lighting fireworks off that motherfucker.
Wow. So I guess the North Shore isn't as smart as we thought.
I mean, hey, look, these people, you know, I can't speak for all of them, you know, but they didn't seem too bright.
No. Let me ask you this, man. The Jake Paul fights, you think they real or fake, Shrimp Fry?
I think it's all bullshit.
Okay, and well, you know Jake Paul's suing everybody that says that, huh?
I mean, he can come get me. He ain't gonna get nothing from me though. I ain't got nothing to give him.
Right. I guess that's the trick. Right. You know what?
I mean, maybe you know you're out here on live. He might come for you. You know.
Well, I ain't got nothing to give him either, so it don't matter. So he can.
Hey, tell me what you think of the Pelicans in the draft this year.
Bro, I love it. I do, man. I like how aggressive they were, and I'm excited to see it. And you know, like the Fias kid, he's 18. You know what I'm saying? Like, could have an extremely bright future, long future. I already liked Derek Queen. I already was a fan of him, so I'm happy that they got the guys almost that we were looking to get. The fans. A lot of fans were talking about these two names. You know what I'm saying? And even the kid Peavy that they got, he's like 6'8", 228. You know, he's gonna be good too, especially defensively as well.
Yeah, I love the picks too. I can't lie, it got me fired up the other night watching it. But you know, where I think the Pelicans really went wrong is when they switched their name from the Hornets. They should have never did it.
Yeah, we'll be talking about this until the end of time.
I mean, it's just the craziest thing ever.
Because even before the Hornets, I mean, we like the Jazz name too. You know what I'm saying? So that's two names. Because there is something about the Pelicans name. It kind of feels like we'll never win a championship as the Pelicans. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
But when we, if God forbid that we do, because they're going to hear it, bro. The Pelicans win an NBA championship. Like, imagine one day if we could ever say that. That would be not only hilarious, but, you know, fuck everybody. The Pelicans won an NBA championship. Let's speak it into existence.
No doubt. Tell me what you think about this, Mayo. I was having this talk with old Fish Fry the other day, actually. The Gail Benson needs to sell the teams. I think they need to sell the teams to Ty Graves, give the city a new look, a new energy, you know, to the fan base.
Ty Graves ain't buying this team. I know this is the one guy that we always say because he's the guy that's got the most money other than Gail Benson. But I just don't see that happening, bro. You know what I'm saying? First of all, Ty Graves, that's a Baton Rouge guy, you know? And I'm not saying Baton Rouge people don't love the Saints because they definitely do, but how much does a Baton Rouge guy love the Saints? Does he love them billions of dollars worth? You know what I'm saying? I just don't see. Gail Benson ain't selling. Why do we always want to sell the Saints? That's risky. It's a risky move as well.
I just think she don't know what she's doing up there, and I honestly don't think that they'll win. You know, either team will have the success that we've had in the past if she's up there running it.
I know, but the mistake is thinking that Gail Benson's sitting behind a computer, fucking looking at everything that the Saints are doing. That's never been Gail Benson. She's not watching all the transactions on the roster. You know what I'm saying? Gail Benson comes in to save the day. You know what I'm saying? You need a lot of fucking money. Gail Benson, she's coming. You know what I'm saying? You need to finagle the money. Talk to Gail Benson. You need to save the fairgrounds. Talk to Gail Benson. Like that's good. It just is what it is. You know, eventually, just like everybody, we all go sometime, right? We all get older and we die. So once that happens, in this case, I'll be interested to see who does buy the Saints. But for now, I just don't think that's ever happening.
All right, man. Last thing, I got to tell you, you got to go look at them Southern Miss Golden Eagles this year.
I got to go to what?
You got to go look at them. That football team's looking pretty good this year.
You want me to go watch Southern Miss's football team?
Just go give them a look.
I'll give them a look on the TV. Might bet them one game out of the maybe.
Hey, I'm telling you, Mississippi State, week 1 on ESPN. You can watch it.
All right. You think they're going to win?
I think we're going to win.
Wow. All right. Well, I'll be rooting for y'all.
All right, man.
All right.
Take it easy. All
right, Shrimp Fry. Hey, do me a favor, man. Thumbs up on the stream, bro. And give me a call, 504-265-0025. LeBron is back for another season. Do you think LeBron will ever win another championship? Spread quarters. Hello?
Yo. Kuyon Cam here, man.
Wait, what's your name?
Kuyon Cam.
Oh, Kuyon Cam. What's up, man?
First time calling, brother.
Hell yeah, man. Welcome to the show.
Dude, the last guy that was talking about watching Southern Miss, what you need to be watching is the Cajuns, dude.
Oh, Jesus. We're going to get this going right now. I knew Lafayette was going to call once he said some shit like that. Because, I mean, y'all all y'all do promote y'all's team very well. I mean, y'all will let a motherfucker know.
Look, we're getting SEC reject Walker Howard in the house.
I saw Walker Howard at the Manning camp. I talked to him for five minutes.
How do you look?
Oh, he looked good. He looked like he's matured a lot. And yeah, man, he's come a long way since the whole Brian Kelly spinning around in a circle with the strobe light shit, you know?
Yeah, I hear you, man. Well,
that's a good guy for y'all to have. Seriously, man, like that's a big deal.
Dude, he's from Lafayette.
Yeah, that's a big deal. I like that move by the Cajuns.
Look, with the expanded college football playoff format, man, there was a chance. I mean, if fucking Boise State wasn't going off and Tulane wasn't as good as they were, dude. I mean, there's a chance they could finesse their way to that 12th spot.
Who?
The Cajuns.
I don't know.
Look, if you go look back at last season, the percentage chances, it was there.
No. They right. It's like one or two games that. First of all,
Right.
It sucks because smaller schools like that, they can't. I'm not even saying it's really not even that small, but you know what I'm saying. Like they can't afford to really lose. Really can't afford to lose.
No, you're right.
But yeah, I don't want to put my foot on the gas pedal too much. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, respect to the Cajuns, man. You know what I'm saying? They show me love all the time, so you know, right back to them. But you know, I'm realistic with this football.
Look, and the last thing I want to leave you with, man, I fucking love what the Pelicans did, dude. I'm not even gonna lie, man.
Yeah, me too, man.
We fucking went out. We made some moves. And, dude, I mean, I don't even know, is the draft next year supposed to be stacked? Like, I see people stressing out over the picks that we gave up, but, like, I mean, dude, we do this every year. We get a shit ton of first-round picks, and it's like, you know, I don't know, man.
Yeah, no, I just think that they invested in this year into where they don't have to keep. It's like, what is it like? It's like getting a generator. You know what I'm saying? They bought the generator this year, dude. You know what I'm saying? So they'll be ready for the storm next year. They don't have to go buy the generator again or another generator. We got the generator this year.
That Fears jersey, number 0, is going to do fucking numbers.
0 fears. I love it. I love it.
All right, brother. Who that, man? And I'll catch you later.
All right, brother. Who that? Give me a call, 504-265-0025. Yeah, the draft next year is a little better, but that's all right. They were already talking about this year's draft not being too strong, but it's all right, man. Go with your gut, bro. Sometimes things aren't about like just looking at it scientifically or statistically or whatever, you know. Go with your gut, man. Spread quarters, River Parish trash line. Business stinks, but it's picking up.
What up, Dad? Your boy Dave, man. 318-31 Great.
Yo, what's happening, brother?
Man, look here. First thing I ain't gonna fucking do is call up here and say, Louisiana Monroe, we ain't going to the playoffs. So
yeah,
we'll go ahead and get that shit over with right now. I don't know where them damn Cajun fans think they calling from.
Bro, you gotta realize, man, them dudes is confident out there, bro. They confident.
Them mustard buzzers in Hattiesburg ain't hitting on shit either. So
you know, and that's the thing. Like Lafayette's produced a lot of big shit. You know, like look at Dustin Poirier. You know what I'm saying? Like Lafayette,
don't get me wrong.
Lafayette has definitely look, they hold in their weight in different ways. Football, I gotta be careful before I start, you know.
Oh yeah,
boosting.
And they've done a great job of branding. I mean, you know, their marketing. Hey, I wanted to call you and tell you talking about that stuff in Baldwin County that washed up on the beach. Did you see another 500,000 washed up in Walton County in Florida? Like $2 million total, and I don't know if you saw the packages or not. Who the hell put Yosemite Sam on the front of the cocaine?
Yeah, that's drug dealers for you, bro. They always gonna throw in like a little Easter egg.
Think about it. Was Yosemite Sam on blow? I think so.
Yeah, I think didn't they have like pictures of like Pablo Escobar and shit in some of the packs? Like, my thing is,
saw the three. Are
they? Let's think about this real quick. Are they way ahead of us on this? Maybe though. Like maybe this is a new method of transportation. You just throw it in the fucking water and then you let it. You know what I'm saying? You let it float. It may take 2 years or whatever, but it'll get there. And
reminding me of that American Made movie with Tom Cruise. That true story where that dude was just flying over and dropping that shit in the bayous in South Louisiana. And so yeah, maybe they just sent them and said, "Hey, you know damn well like I do though. Somebody's looking for $2 million for cocaine."
Absolutely.
That shit ain't
absolutely. They running around the beach like Rocky and Apollo Creed right now, bro, looking for that shit.
Hey, look, and whoever got it. But look, hey, on our Pels, I don't mind what they did, man. It's a new life, breathe some new life in there. Get some new eyes on that organization. Let's see what happens. And with the Saints, man, I mean, let's just hope for the best. Yeah, let's ruin somebody's season. You know, I'll still take that week 2 win over the Cowboys. As bad as the season was last year, as much as I hate those bastards down I-20, That was a good win.
Oh, yeah.
Week 2 for what it was. But
dude, if that would have been the only game, if that would have been the only game we won, that would have felt good. Because, I mean,
I've taken on your mantra, though, and I've shared this with so many people, and I heard you say it the best. It's, I'm getting older. I just turned 50 this summer, and I ain't got enough time to lay around and watch my favorite team suck ass.
Right. It's
for the next 10 years.
That's facts.
I don't know when I'm going to be at 60.
That's why, exactly. That's why you can't, especially as you get older, this will mean more, just like you said, when people say, yeah, tank, yeah, well, wait till next. All right, dude. Like, that's,
I mean,
you never know, bro. Your last season could have, could have been this past season where, we had a bunch of Uber drivers at receiver and no O-line and, yeah, just absolute misery. That could have been your last season, so you never know.
I do agree with your buddy Ben Mintz. He was quoted one time saying he got to see his favorite team win the Super Bowl at the height of his fandom.
Yep.
And Mayo, as much as we took that for granted, we ain't the fucking Cleveland Browns.
We not, exactly.
Exactly. It could be worse, though. I don't know how. I mean, Detroit, I was so happy for them folks. Man, I can't imagine. I mean, as Saints fans, my dad told me at 13, he got up and walked out of the living room, and I'm 13 years old. And this was probably during Billy Joe.
Tyler.
And I asked him, he went to the first game in the Dome ever. And I asked him, I said, what's wrong? And he said, don't pull for that team right there. They'll break your heart. And at the time, I'm 13. I was like, I don't know, whatever he's talking about. But, I got to see my favorite team win the Super Bowl at the height of my fan. And nobody can take that away from me.
Can't take it away. I was 18. One of the best ages you could be to see your favorite team win a Super Bowl.
Yeah, would I love to see it again? Of course. But I saw it. And my dad lived to see it.
There you go.
And so there's a lot more NFL fan bases right now that have never seen that. And, I'll take one over none any day. Hey, man, have a great show, man. I always keep up when you keep doing your thing, man.
Thank you, brother. Means a lot. Take care.
All right, who that?
Who that, man? Give me a call, 504-265-0025. I was at Manning camp, what was that, on Friday. Yeah, I was at Manning camp on Friday. Shout out to my boy Guggenheimer, who made it happen, gave us full access. Anything we wanted to do, was around all the quarterbacks, went out to the bar after at Roxy's. All the college quarterbacks at Roxy's. I mean, look, we were talking to Miller Moss, telling him about how bad he fucked us last year in the opener. Just telling him, hey, man, you fucked us over, bro. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was there. Like I said, Nussmeier was out there. Arch Manning was out there. I got to meet Arch Manning. Thought that was super dope. Lenore Sellers, Club Nick, Menza, Tulane fans. We remember. Menza, he was out there. He plays for Duke now. Haynes King, Georgia Tech. That's one of my favorites right there. Anytime I bet on that dude, he pulls through. Tyler Shuck was there. There was so many motherfuckers out there, man. It was at Walker Howard. Spread quarters.
What's up, Mayo? It's Milfunnel.
Milfunnel, what's happening?
Not much, my man. Just got done celebrating Bobby's 50th from yesterday.
Wait, now you're celebrating what?
Bobby's 50th birthday.
Bobby's 50th?
Yeah. Yes, me.
Who the hell is Bobby?
Bobby, he's the one and only, the man, the myth, the legend.
All right, well, happy birthday, Bobby.
Yeah, but yeah, it was me, J Money, we were getting active, brother. A lot of beers were getting drank.
Milfon, I can't really understand you right now, man. It sounds like you're talking through a couch.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
All right, I was speaking through my AirPods, I guess.
Oh, no, you can't do that, bro. Yeah, no. Come on, bro. Do I look like an AirPod show, bro? Come on, man.
I was just listening through the AirPods playing the game.
That shit's going to throw your head off, bro.
Yeah, bro. I just wanted to bring up the
Bobby.
UFC 317.
Oh, all right. Yeah, UFC 317. That shit was dynamite.
Yeah. That was the best main event in a while, I have to say.
Well, main card or main event?
The main event.
Well, yeah, Taporia was going to knock out. I mean, I know Oliveira's a fan favorite, but, you know, I came up, I bet a bag on Taporia to knock Oliveira out first round. And then I had Pantoja. Believe it or not, I was just on a little run last night. I had Pantoja to win by submission in the third round over Kai Kara-France.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, I got smacked on that one. I did the fan favorite.
Oh, you went with Oliveira. Well, you know, the thing about Oliveira is he's a legend, but there's been so many examples of his chin being a little suspect. You know, now look, a lot of times he get knocked down and he get back up, and you got to be careful because he'll finish you. But Ilia Topuria, the power is so strong that there ain't no getting up. If he lands on you, bro, you saw it, bro. It was a 4-piece Popeye's chicken. It was boom, boom. He hit the ground, 2 more pieces of chicken with a side of red beans.
It was fucking night time for your boy.
Yeah.
So. But that dude, he's a wild motherfucker. He called that shit too. That's what fucking was so great about it. He called it.
So now it's probably going to be him versus Patty the Batty, which is going to be the best entertainment leading up to a fight that we could ask for.
Oh yeah, 100%. Shit, show us. But yeah.
All right, Milfon, I gotta go.
All right, my boy.
All right, brother, take care. Motherfucker, but yeah, y'all be talking to me like we in the kitchen. Yeah. Anyway, give me a call. 10 Sundays until NFL Red Zone is back. I did go bow fishing. You know, that was my second time going bow fishing. Shout out to Premier Bow Fishing, Jordan over there. He's brought the Saints out there. I mean, he's done. I always forget how many people be hating on bow fishing. I forget about that. They make you feel like the worst person in the world, bro. They really do. We killed fucking 3 redfish. You know what I'm saying? They motherfuckers hate that bow fishing, boy. Spread quarters.
This dude said, Roxy's? Come on, dog. Tell me you're not from Thibodeau. You never been to Thibodeau. Tell me you're not been to Thibodeau, dog. Come on, man.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I can't be everywhere, motherfucker.
I don't know. Corner ball, man. It's updated now, bro. Hey, the Rocks is the real deal, huh?
Yeah, no, it was a blast.
Hey, talk about come a long way. But how about it? Think about it. We're thinking about T-Town. Huh? Give me the run. Give me what you think.
I thought it was awesome, man. First of all, okay, so I love that place, Big Mike's, bro. In my opinion, they got this alligator boudin that they got. Bro, it's so... crawfish boudin that they got. It's so fucking good, bro. So I love Big Mike's. I think they got great food over there. They got great beer selection. They got a Beta, blueberry wheat. Guggenheimer brought us to another place that was super fire too. I can't remember the name of it, but yeah, no, dude, the vibe was dude. That's a great event for Thibodeau. It's
absolutely, it's phenomenal, man. It's grown. It's crazy because the lineman camp. Talk about that. My kids. The lineman camp has grown tremendously. It was 800 kids like 2 weeks ago. And now, obviously, the Mannings drawing a crowd, and you got Chucky Gruden, you got all the big names.
Yeah. Oh, John Gruden. Yeah, John Gruden was out there. Yeah. And here's the thing. Like, I went and watched Peyton working with these kids, man. Peyton is Peyton is so locked in. Yeah. I mean.
He's the sheriff, dog. The sheriff, man. Come on. Sheriff of the town, man.
Dude, he was so locked in, bro. You would have thought that he was trying to go win a Super Bowl. I mean, he is so serious, so like, dude, this is my biggest summary from Manning Camp. These kids are getting their money's worth. There ain't no doubt about it.
Right. The football IQ is paramount. The football IQ is paramount. Just the exposure, the experience, and the chance to like just hit their brain. I mean, you can't. You know what I'm saying? That's just. It's kind of like the memories, of course, but like I said again, the football IQ, just the experience, to be around like the guys that have done it before, it just makes you want to work harder, right? And that's good for those kids, the parents, to see where their kid can gauge at, you know, how good that kid is. Because look, you got kids from all over the nation, you know, coming from New York, California, Texas, you name it, freaking West Virginia.
Dude, I think even out the country too now. I think as well.
Brazil, New Zealand.
Yeah, imagine that.
You know what I mean?
Coming from Brazil to Thibodeau to come work with Peyton, man, that's awesome.
The 985, the home of who? freaking Guggenheim. Well, not Guggenheim, but
that's Guggenheimer's town.
Rome's.
Yeah, that's Guggenheimer's town.
At.
Yeah, Guggenheim. I'm telling you, bro. Like he gonna be the mayor of that town.
Eventually, hey, he's doing a good thing, man. He's a colonel ride or die for sure. No doubt about it, man. You got a chance to meet Shane Kleber? Or what?
I think, yeah. I mean, I met a lot of people, but yeah, no, I met pretty much the entire Nichols staff.
You met Gabe Fertitta, and
Fertitta, yeah.
That's where he's from, huh? Catholic High. Shout out Shona, huh? Stoney.
Hell yeah, bro.
Catholic High, boy.
Yeah, no, it was a good time. What's your thoughts on, just switching it real quick? What's your thoughts on the Jake Paul fight? You think they legit?
Well, I mean, honestly, I didn't even know about it till this weekend, and they're saying, "Oh boy, it was a comment or something." That the opponent. But look, I mean, it didn't really have much pizzazz, and have much fire behind it as far as like build up, right? So like, it's just kind of one of those. It's a dud, it was a dud pretty much. Yeah, he was gonna win, but who's next? You know what I'm saying? Like, who's gonna be the next guy to step up or whatever? Or who's the next guy he's gonna try to make a buck off of? He can fight, it's just that. Can he really fight against a caliber of guy? Like, he needs to have the rematch against old Fury's brother. He needs to have that rematch. You know what I'm
Tommy
saying?
Fury?
Like, he kind of lost. He did lose. So, why not have the rematch? And that might draw, a few clicks, few likes, whatever. It'll make money, but why not build that bitch up? You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's some cases that you can make for Jake Paul. There really is, because, he's still young. I mean, he's only had three pro fights. And Chavez Jr., I mean, that was once a formidable opponent. I know he's at the end of his career, but that was once a formidable opponent. So yeah, he's like, if this goes the way it should go, he should start fighting just better boxes.
Yeah, I mean, look, he's gonna get out of the fight for sure. And he's, like you said, he's young, he's in good shape. I mean, he does take it serious. It's just that when's gonna be the next big payday? Obviously, the Tyson thing was big because of the name value, but like, man, we need like a one that he's, something that has that can obviously raise eyebrows and shit, and that draws attention. It's just that who's going.
Well, and you always gotta worry about the weight thing. Like, I don't know who's the same weight and who ain't and all that shit. Like, I'd like to see him fight like Ryan Garcia, but I don't even know if they even close to the same weight. That would be, you want to talk about
that could potentially happen end of the year. You know what I mean? Something potentially. You know what I mean? It could maybe.
Yeah. But all
the
right.
build up, of course, is. Yeah, for sure. Hey, take care. Have a good weekend. Hey, I'm glad you got a chance to come to my city, brother. Hey, take care, and shout out Guggenheim, man. What a host, huh?
Absolutely. The best host. All right, brother.
Take care, brother.
Hey, appreciate the super chat, guy. Thank you, brother. Let me get to this other one. My bad. Wes. Shout out to Wes, bro. Wes always showing love with the super chats. How badly do we need Mayo and Charlie Condon? Dude, that guy's got me blocked on Twitter. I don't even know I don't even remember how that happened. Had to have been years ago. But yeah, I'm blocked by that guy. Spread quarters.
Mayo, long time no talk, bro. It's Gumbo Gary.
Gumbo Gary, what's up, motherfucker?
Man, just staying busy, brother. You know what I'm saying? Going with the Lord. But hey, I just want to say, man, it's outstanding to me, crazy to me, that people are still saying fuck Ilya Taporia. The man's 17-0, and he's knocking champions out.
Your favorite champions, too. Yeah.
Dude, this guy is on a generational run. I'm not trying to glaze him or nothing, but you've got to respect greatness when you see it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude.
Like, tell me somebody in the lightweight division that's going to give him a run for his money. I couldn't name one.
Yeah, I mean, the one thing I'll say about Paddy the Baddy is, out of all the guys, I mean, don't get me wrong, Max Holloway, I would have thought could maybe withstand the power of Ilya Taporia, but I'm gonna be honest. I think Paddy the Baddy might be one of them ones that can maybe take a few hits from Ilya Taporia. He's younger, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think that he might be able to, but yeah, I just don't see it really ending anytime. I think he's just going to keep dominating and then be able to retire if he retires at the right time. You stay too long, you get knocked out.
Man, I put down a parlay on Paddy the Baddy's last fight, on that whole card. I went 5 for 5, turned $30 to 900, no big deal. Yeah. I knew Paddy was going to beat Chandler, but not the way he did it, man. He whooped on Chandler, boy.
I'm telling you, and I mean, Paddy the Baddy is super, notable, but, that fight really opened up a lot of eyes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he beat the ever-living shit out of Michael Chandler.
No kidding. No. But then again, dude, Joe Rogan brought up a good point. Chandler really came into the UFC kind of, towards the end of his prime, man. There's really
all them Bellator guys, man.
Yeah.
Look at.
But man, go ahead.
I was about to say, look at Patricio Pitbull. Look at the guy. Who was the guy? That Patchy Mix. They was selling me a dream on this motherfucker. He went in there. He barely even threw a punch.
You're damn right about that. But man, I'll tell you what, dude, that Van kid, 23 years old from Myanmar, man, him and Royval went to war last night, boy. That's fight of the night for me personally.
That's fight of the year for me so far.
I think that's definitely, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And here's the thing, not surprised. Royval was an underdog, which he usually is, but Royval is always so game. So I'm really not surprised. And, dude, literally, Van they both were hitting the piss at each other. Dude, Van was laying some punches on Royval, and it took until, the very end of the fight for him really to, really go down. You know what I'm saying? So...
dude, I don't know the number off the top of my head, but dude, the significant strikes landed by both of them was insane, man.
Yeah,
insane.
That's just one of them fights, man. I was just like, golly, I got chills after that.
Well, I've got a quick question for you, real quick, and I'm gonna get off the line. But hey, I saw this post that the NHL is considering New Orleans as one of the top teams to put top cities, to put a team in. Well, number one, would you want to see that? Number two, what would you want to call it?
This has been circulating for the last 6 months to a year, and of course I would be down for that. But just like I'd be down for an MLB team. But at this point, man, that news is just circulating, bro. I'm gonna tell you right now, that shit ain't happening.
It may not be happening, but I'm just saying I couldn't name a city more deserving. We bring it, man. The crowds bring it every time. You give us something to cheer for, we get drunk and start throwing shit.
Unless you really fucking suck. You know what I'm saying? Because, the Pelicans are an example of this, bro. If you really fucking suck, they're going to stop coming.
Man, I paid money. I paid my hard-earned money to go to that Saints-Broncos game, and I had to watch that live. I left in the fourth quarter. It was embarrassing. But whatever, that's all the past now, you know what I mean?
Looking at this Royval, see how many strikes. Damn, I can't. I gotta zoom this in to even see. But yeah, it looks like both of them.
Oh, happy late birthday, by the way, Mayo. I saw you posted that.
Oh, thank you, brother.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, they both. So 200. Royval landed 216 strikes. Van landed 209 strikes out of 311. Van 209 out of 311. He was 67% on his strikes.
And there wasn't a knockdown until the last 15 seconds or 20 seconds. That's insane.
Yeah, and
that's insane.
What's even more insane is this kid Josh Van. He's 23. He calls out Pantoja, and then a fight later, which was the Pantoja fight, Van is sitting in the front row waiting. You want to talk about seizing the opportunity? Dude, he had just went through a fight of a lifetime, dude. Bro, you would be in bed sleeping type shit, right? And he's there, does the call out, and guess what? Pantoja accepts it. So good on him, man.
You know what I think? I think the UFC is going to, honestly, realistically, I'd love to see Patty versus Ilya. Don't get me wrong, but I really think they're going to give it to Arman Tsarukyan.
Ew.
I'm not saying. I'm just
Dana
saying,
White don't like that guy. No. It's not happening.
Nobody likes that guy, man.
No. Yeah.
But I don't know. Either way. Just wanted to say, man, happy late birthday, brother. Take care.
All right, man. Take care. Appreciate it. Take a couple more calls. Thumbs up on the stream, man. If y'all can help out the stream, it helps it get out there to where people who ain't, watching tonight, they can see it maybe tomorrow. So really appreciate thumbs up on the stream. So more people know about HTM Live. We are 10 weeks away from NFL football. This motherfucker is going to be jumping. Spread quarters.
What's up, man? It's Bayou Bread.
Bayou Bread, what's happening?
Same shit, bro. What's up, man? How you like Thibodeau? How you like the Bayou area?
I loved it, man. It's an honest, it's an honest good time is what it is.
Dude, a little different down here, man, but you did hit the best barbecue in the area for damn sure. Big Mike's is the shit.
Oh, that place is that's my second time there. You got to shout out to Big Guggenheimer for that one. He's the one that
you got a spot. You got that spot in Thibodeau, and you got another spot here in Homer, which is just as good. Busy as fuck, but
always doing good business and great food.
Alumni Grill is the other place that I went.
Alumni Grill got some fire hamburgers out there on the highway. Yeah, it's pretty good.
They got some fire wings too. The alumni seasoning, shit's fire.
Yeah, it's a good. You hit some. You definitely hit 2 good spots, no doubt about it.
Well, I was with Guggenheim. You know, he knows.
Right. Yeah. I mean, he's adopted Thibodeau as his home.
Right.
So I mean, yeah, you going in the right direction. But man, look, I know Patty the Batty is young and up and coming, but Topuria kills him inside of 2 rounds. That dude's a fucking machine. I don't think there's nobody in the division can fuck with this dude right now.
You know, you thought
That's
it.
my opinion.
I'll tell you this. When the fight first started last night with Oliveira and Topuria, it kind of looked for a second there that Topuria was, by moving up, that it wasn't going to be as easy for him. You know what I'm saying? Like, Oliveira almost had that leg lock and shit. Like, you just didn't really see that in Topuria fights prior to that, to where it was like a slight little bit of adversity. But, bro, I mean, when it comes down to it, bro, Oliveira tried to throw with him, and that's the end. That's the end right there, every time.
Well, that's where Oliveira fucked up. If he keeps the fight on the ground, I think he's got a shot. But if he stands in the pocket with Topuria, you see what happened. I mean, he hit him with a 4-piece, and he was in fucking la-la land in a second.
Dude, it's crazy, bro. No,
wow.
And look, Pantoja too, man. That's a guy that, you know, doesn't look like anybody. And I know that division has always been kind of thin, like to where with contenders.
The kid Van might give him a run for his money, though. The dude's tough.
Yeah, Pantoja's just light years better than like everybody in that division, and it's because of the ground shit.
Right.
Like when he puts you in that triangle lock, it's fucking over with, dude. He's gonna keep going back to it.
Somebody.
Yeah,
it's gonna have to be a kid like that that's new to the division. You know what I mean? Because everybody else that's in there right now is Pantoja just fucking steamrolling the rest of that division. So I mean, it is what it is. But at least we got UFC Nose coming up next month. But man, I saw they kicked Brennan out to the prelim card.
Yeah, I don't know what they thinking, dude. I still don't think that.
How the fuck do you do that?
I still don't think they even know what the main card's going to be, because first of all, and look, respect to Michael Johnson. I mean, you know, he's a UFC fan favorite legend, right? But he's 23 and 19, right? And he's fighting Daniel Selhuber, who is definitely a great prospect. But to have them on the main card, that fight right there, over Brendan Allen versus Vettori.
Man, why would you not have Vettori and Allen on the main card when you know this is real beef between these two fucking
real
dudes?
Beef.
Brendan's a hometown fighter. Why would he not be on the fucking main card? Okay, don't give him the co-main. I don't give a fuck about that. But put him on the number card. Fucking prelims? Come on, man.
Yeah, it's insane work, to be honest, when you look at who they put. I mean, even looking at Dan Ige versus Patricio Pitbull, like I get Patricio Pitbull's a big name. I know it's Dan 50K Ige, but no way over Brendan Allen and Vettori, bro.
You gotta, think about the draw you get just from having Brendan on the main card.
Yeah.
And then you add in the fact that he's fighting a dude he can't fucking stand, and it's gonna be, you know what I mean? That's real beef. That's a real fight. Now,
just since we've done this show last Sunday, they have added some fights. And this is on Tapology right now. This is on Tapology. So Kevin Holland and Daniel Rodriguez has been added. I don't know if UFC has announced it officially, but that has been added.
I didn't see it on that announcement they had on the pay-per-view last night.
No, they don't even get that right. All they showed was the main card. They don't even get that right. I'm telling you, bro.
Right.
Tapology usually is right. And that got added. And then Ryan Spann and Lucas Brisky, which I do like that fight too. And yeah, the prelims look like they're going to be bangers, dude. I got to be honest. It may not be.
Don't get me wrong. It's a damn good. There's some good fights on the prelim card, but I just think they're missing a boat by having Brendan on the prelim card and not on the main card on the pay-per-view card.
Also,
you know what I mean?
Also, Paulo Costa is on the card against Roman Koplov.
I did see that.
Yeah, so I mean, they have definitely added some.
You're bringing some names.
Yeah, they added some fights.
That's some names.
I think it's going to be one of them cards to where people are going to be pissed about it before, and then once it happens, I think it's going to be a banger, dude.
No doubt. It's already pre-ordered. I'm ready.
Yeah, so I have not bought my tickets yet, but I'm about to. I wanted to wait until they dropped, and they still there. I still see them. I still see spots where I want to sit and stuff like that. So I'll probably pull the trigger this week and next week.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Have fun, and I'll catch you next week, man. Who that and fuck the Falcons.
Fuck them. All right, brother. So that's how you get off the phone right there. Look at Sean King in the chat. Sean King in the chat, bro. July 18th. Sean King, Fury. About to knock another motherfucker out. Shout out to Super Chats, bro. Thank you, Guy. Thank you, SSN Mouton 67. And then we got Chastity. My bad. Y'all know I'm bad at pronouncing shit. Chastity Dean. Been enjoying your videos living in Indiana now, but your videos bring me back to 9 years ago growing up in Slidell. Jesus. All right, spread quarters.
Yo, Mayo, love the show, man.
Hey, appreciate it, man. What's happening?
Hey, you gonna have Arch Manning tomorrow as a guest?
Bro, I've never had a guest on RBN All Day. I love Arch to death, but I've never had a guest.
You think Archie might be the one?
I had Stormy Daniels, and then I think Ben Mintz made like a little cameo because we were hanging out that day. But yeah, I'm just not big on like that shit is so organic, man. It's like beyond people's belief, I think, in a way. I don't even think about it until Monday after you know what I'm saying? I don't even pick where I'm going until then. It's filmed that day. You know, that's hard to line up with people when it's so it's such an unpredictable segment. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can't hit somebody up and be like, hey, meet me here tomorrow, because I don't even know, you know? Mm-hmm. But yeah, I'm sure we'll get together one day, you know, because, you know, Cooper has always supported me, who's his dad. I know his brothers. Look, they all really cool, man. They good people.
Hell yeah, man. Hey, I love the show today. I'll see you next week. I hope you had a great weekend.
Thank you, brother. I had an exceptional weekend. You too, man.
Hell yeah, man. Have a great rest of your night, man.
All right, you too, man. Take care. Yeah, I got to start getting my guest podcast back going. I think my last episode was Alfred Payton. I've done a bunch of guests on there, but I got to get it lined. I got to get a fucking manager, dude, is really what it comes down to. So if anybody knows a manager that's willing to like reach out and network to people to get them on the podcast, man, help me out. Talk to sponsors, all that shit. Because, I mean, I've been doing all that for 5 years, and I'll be the first to tell you I'm fucking exhausted on that shit. So I need some help with that. And I ain't tripping. Like, if it takes time, it takes time. If it's not now, it's not now. But eventually, I need somebody to line some shit up for me, bro. I mean, I can only do so much. Spread quarters.
What's up, man? It's Guggenheim. I'm calling you. Left some drawers at my crib this weekend, man.
I bet I did. And it was that same pair of drawers that I wore the whole time.
What up, bro? You doing all right?
I'm doing great, man. I appreciate the week. It was a phenomenal time, brother. Phenomenal time.
Bro, I'm glad you guys got to come up, man. Shit was legendary.
I'll never miss another man in camp as long as you're there.
Bro, fucking right, bro. That y'all, your boy Jay Saint all made it back, all right?
Yeah. I mean, dude, and it was like we had went bow fishing, you know, a couple nights before, so like they exhausted from that. Then we did the whole Manning camp, went to Roxy's. I mean, bro, I guarantee them boys sleeping right now.
Bro, dude, so when I went back this morning, back to the camp for the last day, and all like the quarterbacks right after the staff meeting and everything, like, bro, where's Mayo at? He's coming back. I'm like, nah, man, he went back, bro. So he'll be back next year. That means y'all got to get invited again next year.
Dude, it was so like surreal too, because it's like, I don't know what it is about, you know, I'll use Haynes King as an example. I watched this guy beat Florida State last year first, you know, and became like a fan, right? And then you just see him, he's at the bar, you know, and you get to talk to him, I just thought that was so cool, bro. Like really getting to like see all these dudes you see on TV, man.
Fucking right. And they just feel like they're just like this normal ass dudes. Like you just think, you know, they're normal people. They ain't stuck up on none of that shit.
No, man. Nah, man. 10 out of 10 time, bro. And everybody should go to Manning camp, bro. That shit is just so worth it.
Yeah, bro. I'll go. Just calling in saying what's up, man.
All right, Googs.
I'll holler at y'all.
All right, my brother.
All
right, bro.
All right.
Legend. Guggenheimer. Coach O podcast would be insane. Yes, it would. And we follow each other on Twitter. So a lot of potential just need somebody to help me line some shit up, bro. And that's the thing. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna say for sure, but I mean, Coach O follows me. He'd probably be like, yeah. I just need some help, man. I need some help, bro. Sprite quarters.
What's going on, Devin?
Yo, what's up?
Same old shit, brother. Just want to give him a shout out from the West Bank this evening, dude.
Hell yeah, bro. Shout out to the West Bank. Can't ever forget about the West Bank.
Yes, sir. Matter of fact, I just met the love of my life 2 weeks ago, brother.
What on the West Bank?
Yes, sir. She used to live around here. She was a New Orleans native since 06, moved to Morris, New York 5 years ago.
What's West Bank love like? You know what I'm saying? Like, can you kind of maybe give us a summary?
Right. That's what I told her. I said, you might want, if you want, come down to New Orleans, come visit the time with me.
Where'd you meet at?
I met at a local bar on my 21st birthday.
Hell yeah. Oh, okay. So you met at a local bar on your 21st birthday?
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah. Dude, that's beautiful, bro. That's beautiful West Bank love.
Yes, sir. Matter of fact, I'm drinking at the house right now. I got me a Steel Reserve right now. Got another one in the chamber ready to go.
Hell yeah. All right, brother. Well, look, you sound like you got everything. You got love, and you got fucking whiskey. I love it.
Fucking right, brother. Cheers, man.
All right, man. Cheers to you too, man. Take care.
All right, stay safe. Later.
Yeah, T-Bob, we did a podcast. It was like 3 hours long, and we lost the audio file. It was a tragedy, bro. We were on shrooms and everything. It would have been the best episode in the history of episodes. So, I don't want to talk about it, dude. I still don't want to talk about that because that was a huge... I don't ever lose audio. Ever. That don't happen. So, the only thing I can think of is that was like a sign for... I don't know, but it hurts even thinking about it. But we'll definitely run it back. Spread quarters.
I am so late to your ball game that's 5 years old right now. I just found you this week.
Oh, it's all
I'm
good.
From Lafayette. I'm from Lafayette. I absolutely love you. There is no one, and you know this, doing anything similar to you. You've got a one-of-a-kind show, and it's awesome.
Well,
I have two questions. One is, why do you not come towards the Lafayette area when it's the Red Beans and Rice showing?
Well,
you have, not offensively, just I never saw you come past Baton Rouge.
Yeah, no, I've been I've been to Shreveport, but I can tell you already what it is. It's that it's such an organic thing in the moment to where I film it on Mondays, right? So for me to drive, let's just say Lafayette, that would be probably what 3 hours, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then you got to realize, like, it probably takes an hour for me to do it. And then I got to go edit. I got to have this shit out by 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock the latest. And I got to consider all that shit because, if I miss that, then it messes up 267 Mondays in a row where the same routine happens. So I'd have to plan ahead. I'd probably have to stay out there. Do some shit like that, and I'll be the first to tell you I'm horrible at planning ahead. I mean, it just...
I got you there.
It just is what it is.
I got you there.
Well, I'll make it happen eventually one day, for sure.
Right. We have so many, I like to call them hole-in-the-walls, little stores, the little out back door stores that you don't pay attention to, like,
Like Norbits?
Huh?
Like Norbits?
No, we have, like, town stores, little stores that... within parishes.
The closest I ever probably came around that was Swears, which was the little store, which is an amazing place.
Right. No, I'm talking Lafayette as far as Ambassador Caffrey and Collie Saloon and Pinhook, those streets, the main massive streets of Lafayette.
Right. Yeah.
So I'm not familiar with this store, and I've lived here my whole life. When was your birthday? Because I just heard him talking about it, and I didn't.
It was last Wednesday. I turned 33 years old.
Well, happy birthday. Actually, mine is Friday coming.
Let's go.
I won't tell you I'm quite old.
It's all right. Hey, no, you're not. No, you seasoned. You seasoned.
That's right. You got me right. Now, the other question, like I said, I'm so late to your ball game. Please tell me what Hold the Mayo is about. What is the reference?
I mean, to be honest with you, I don't like mayo. I don't eat it.
Okay.
But, I mean, Hold the Mayo was just a name that back in 2019, That's just what I started as. I remember hitting up like 10 of my friends in a group chat, and I had a few names I had wrote down because I was very like dreamy about starting this, and I was just trying to figure everything out. And you know, my friend said, "Man, we love Hold the Mayo," and I'm gonna tell you this: if anything, if it has zero meaning whatsoever, nobody sees the name Hold the Mayo. Don't matter whether I'm out and about, like whether I'm on Xbox, whatever. Everybody always says Hold the Mayo, even if they don't even know who I am. It's a very like. People want to know what that, just like you asked, they want to know.
Right.
And
I assumed it was you didn't like Mayo because that would be the norm, but I didn't know if it had additional meanings. That's why I was questioning.
I think in the beginning, like I was trying to like say like, yeah, it means like hold the phone. You know what I'm saying? Let me get a word in.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
But honestly,
hold the phone, hold the Mayo.
Yeah, honestly, I just I don't know. I love the name. I think it's like marketing 101. You know what I'm saying? It's like people want to know.
And I'm gonna slide one more in there. The bathrooms. I don't even know where that concept came from. That is the top of the line, dude. The top of the line. I literally can't wait for your newest post so I can laugh for hours afterwards. I swear, I laugh and laugh and laugh. I love humor. You've got the best dry humor, if there is that word for that commonness. You know what I mean? It's so dry because you're not laughing. You're just putting it out there.
Right.
You're letting the world know this is what I see. This is how I feel. Take it or leave it. And that's what I love about you, because you're not trying to be a comedian, but you are hilarious. And I'm sure people have told you that before. And you have an awesome golf game.
Oh,
and with that,
that was the nicest thing you said tonight.
It really was. You really have an awesome golf game, and I don't even know that much about it, but you got some. That caddy helped you out that day for sure, huh?
Oh, I'll never golf without that motherfucker ever again.
Yes, he is. He's a smart little cat, that's for sure. But anyhow, thanks for taking me on. I don't hear too many women, and I see you signaling you got to get off. So have a good one.
All right, take care. Appreciate the call. Thank you for the kind words.
No problem. And I'm SSN Mouton67 at Gmail, by the way.
Okay, that sounds right. Mouton Lafayette. That sounds right. All right.
That's what it is. Thanks, dude.
All right, bye. God, Lee. Bay Lightning in the chat. This lady just lathered Mayo. Yeah, she hit me with the golf comment. I was like, oh, God. I'm about to fucking melt. All right, last call. Spread quarters, last caller.
What's up, Mayo? It's AG.
AG.
I tuned into the show very late, but I wanted to get your opinion on our draft picks that we selected.
Talking about the Pels, right? Yeah, so I like them. I like them. I like the first one, the second one, and the third one that we picked. I think they all good picks.
I don't know much about the third one, but I know the first two I was excited for.
Yeah. All right, so look, tell you about Micah Peavy, 6'8", 220, which, you know, solid size. From what I heard, I mean, he's pretty good defensively. You know, and he was the 40th pick. You know, it's just like, I think that was a good value for that pick. That's the way I'm looking at it. I mean, 6'8", you know, let's go.
Yeah, and Joe Dumars has been really aggressive, and I love it so far. He's making a lot of moves.
Yeah, no, I definitely like what he's doing too. Let's just see. Now, like I said, you know, I think the most captivating thing is going to be how does he go about approaching the Zion situation, right? I'm talking about in the season, right? So that means I think that we should be done with, like, if Zion's got to sit every now and then, that's fine. But get rid of this, we doing a back-to-back and, you know, he's going to sit. Stop. That's, at the very least, that is a soft mentality. And we got to eliminate that from this basketball team. We got to eliminate all soft mentality. So any chance of them kind of feeling like, you know, they could be a little relaxed or anything. No, we got work to do, bro. We got a lot of work to do.
Especially in the, you know, as they dub it, the Wild Wild West, which, you know, you never know who could be the best team next year. I mean, could it be OKC? Could it, you know, we may not, Utah could be good next year for all we know.
Yeah, you're right about that. And then you got a couple big injuries that happened. I mean, that took some of these top teams. I mean, some of these guys ain't going to even be back by the time the season starts. I mean, Halliburton's one of them. Jason Tatum, you know, so some of these top teams are going to take a blow.
Yeah, I mean, I think Indiana has the talent, but the problem is, though, is like with Halliburton being out there like being out for that long, I don't even think the Pacers will be anywhere close to being back in the finals.
No, yeah, they might like get like the 8th seed or something. Yeah, right. Yeah, so we'll see. But my thing is, all right. Another thing is the Pels starting hot. They got to start hot. You know what I'm saying? You can't come out and be 4-11 or some shit like that, right? You gotta start hot, somewhat hot. You know what I'm saying? To where you can have some momentum and build off it, bro. Don't put yourself in a hole, because next thing you know, if you're 4-11, one injury happens, bro. We back in this depressing state. You know?
Yeah, and I would really love it if we do have like an early set the tone opponent, like give us like a New York Knicks team or something like that to set the tone for how the season will go.
Yeah, and I think
maybe something like.
And I also think that the Pels, now barring that everybody's healthy to start, I think that they're gonna have some opportunity to shine in the spotlight as well. You know, you got some of these young guys. You get 2 picks that went in the first round. You know, maybe you get a couple more spotlight games to where the Pels can show their ass.
Yeah, and I'll tell you one thing. I'm 100% going to buy me a Zero Fears jersey because, man, that goes hard.
That shit does go hard. Seriously, bro. It's just a match made in heaven. Seriously.
All right, man. Well, I'm going to let you go. Great show tonight, brother. God bless you.
All right. Yeah, thank you, brother. Appreciate it, man. Take care.
Oh.
My bad. Didn't mean to cut you off. By the way, something that's happened since last week. Can't believe we went the whole show without talking about it. The Pels traded CJ McCollum. The last time we were on this show, I think somebody had called and asked me, and I was like, man, I really, respectfully hope they can trade CJ McCollum. Next day, CJ McCollum gets traded with Kelly Olynyk for Jordan Poole from Washington, along with Sadiq Bey.
Baby, where you at, baby? Over here in the Alabama coast. Over here sipping on some of that blow, baby. Where you at?
I'm right here. What's going on?
I'm over here in Alabama, baby. We're about to walk over there to the coast. Here we go, baby.
Get your ass out of here. This motherfucker. All right, bro. About to shut this. That's a sign, man. That's a sign, man. Make sure y'all support Blue Plate Mayo. Even though I don't eat mayo, I still love the brand, bro. Blue Plate's been one of my sponsors for 4 years. I know, it's incredible. I'm holding Mayo. It's been one of my longest running sponsors. And it's because they loyal, bro. They loyal to our people, bro. That's why I fuck with Blue Plate. They loyal to our people, and they just been here forever, bro. So make sure you support Blue Plate. Also, if you're falling your ass at work, there's only one person you need to call, and it's the Compman. Okay? And don't matter where you're at in the state. I know a lot of different areas called tonight. 318, Lafayette, so many different. Guess what? Compman, he covers the entire state. He'll fly right to you. Make sure you give him a call, because you're not going to know what to do if you get hurt on the job. He does. He's going to take care of you. And also, Burkhardt, look into this generator, man. You're running out of time. We about to be in July. And if you're sitting there without a generator, everything may seem fine right now until it's not. Until it's not. Until you're up Schitt's Creek. No lights. Motherfucker be living like a pilgrim. Can't see nothing. Can't even see your own nuts. And it's because you didn't buy a generator from Burkhardt. 985-626-7741. I'm on IG. Hold the mail on IG. I'm on X. HTM Live. Exclusively home right here on YouTube. Hold the mail on YouTube. And I'm also on Facebook. Facebook's such an interesting spot right now because so many people on Facebook are just like running into my content. I mean, I'm talking about videos I put out 4 years ago. They commenting on saying, yeah, I'm going. Like, I don't even know if that motherfucker's still open, right? But anyway, and HTM Live's also on Apple and Spotify. I upload it on there by Monday mornings. So spread the word. Let people know this is where we at. This is what we doing. Football's about to be here, and that bitch is going to be jumping. I'm out of here. Y'all take care and enjoy the week.